Hey y'all, today we're going to take a couple minutes out to talk triads. Triads are an important tool in every guitar player's belt, and it's important to know how to use them, to try to picture them on the neck, and to know the differences between inversions, as these are things that you're going to hear about a lot. When you get into triads, it's important to understand what a triad is. You can't just play 3 notes and have a triad on the guitar. It doesn't work that way. If I play these 3 notes, or these 3 notes, those are 3-note chords, but those are not triads. When you get into triad, it is generally consisting of a root, a third, and a fifth. That's why the qualities of triads fall into the categories of major, minor, diminished, and augmented. Today I'm just going to look at 3 inversions of triads on the first 3 strings. We'll talk about major specifically, and I'm going to teach you an easy song that's going to use that. To start, I'd like to show you how 2 of the 3 triads on these strings come directly from your bar chord shapes. If I play a D bar chord on the 5th fret, D major that is, I'm playing 5 notes, but the crux of the chord is just a triad spelled D, F sharp, A. That's D major. If I take the next bar chord on the 10th fret for D major, on the top 3 strings, I have an inversion of that D major, F sharp, A, D. This is a first inversion triad because the 3rd, F sharp, is the lowest pitch that I'm playing, and then the other 2 notes are on top of that. The good news for the second inversion D triad is it's nothing more than what my teacher called your Johnny Cash D chord. This is just an average D chord down here, but it's spelled A, D, F sharp, which means that I'm playing the same 3 notes in a different order. That's what makes it a second inversion. The song that we're going to learn today is going to use 3 triads that are based on a 1, 4, and a 5 chord in the key of A. If you're not familiar, that would be A, D, and E. I'm starting off on the 5th fret with what would be a first inversion A major triad. I'm going to follow it up with a D major triad in root position, 5th fret. Then I'm going to move it up to 7th fret and play my E chord. If I connected that even to the next triads on the neck, even though they're not played this way in the song, that's a second inversion A major triad on the 9th fret with the Johnny Cash D chord shape. Then I have a first inversion D, first inversion E by moving up 2 frets. Here I've made a loop of the bass line on my loop pedal, and I'm going to play the triads along with it. I'm going to go up the neck, although clearly the only triads that you hear on the song itself are going to be the ones I'm playing down here. But just for getting a little bit extra out of the exercise, I'll take them up the neck so you can hear what those inversions sound like as well. It's something like this. I start on 9th fret, or the 12th fret. There is even a 3rd guitar part on Bob Marley's Stir It Up, and I believe it's a lead guitar played by Peter Tosh on this particular song. And Peter's using a move that I've already showed you before on major pentatonic. As I said before, this song is in the key of A major. So if I want to play my 3-octave A major pentatonic, I'm going to start on the 5th fret of the 6th string, shift up, and on the A on the 4th string, shift up there. One more shift and I've got 3 octaves. The last video I'm going to have to follow here is just going to be me playing around with some major pentatonic ideas on top of a loop with the bass line and the chords. Enjoy. Thanks for watching.